Happy New Year, Phill.
Happy New Year.
Guess who didn't share a kiss? Us.
No, we didn't.
Heartbreaking. We missed New Year's because we were stuck in a taxi.
It was not my fault. You're about to say it was your fault,
I like
Phill.
that you're preempting that when it was entirely your fault because Phill got a stain on his shirt.
Look,
and it is as bad as you're imagining
We
right
went out
now.
for a meal. I got cream all over my shirt.
How'd you flip cream onto your own shirt?
Look, it happened.
Yep.
We were going to a friend's to watch the fireworks, and I didn't want to turn up with a big white stain going on my shirt.
It did look awful, and Phill was in the bathroom for a while. We thought he was having issues. Apparently, you were just scrubbing.
I was vigorously scrubbing myself.
Yeah, that's why the stain was there. And we were in a car, and we just realised we weren't going to make it in time, so I loaded up iPlayer to watch the fireworks on my phone.
It was quite sad. And I thought, you know what, with the countdown, we could maybe, still celebrate it a
We
bit.
could have a nice little moment for ourselves. The problem is with the London taxi, you can completely see the driver sat at the front. And I was making direct eye contact with him the whole time. And it was like the homophobic dog meme. I just saw this guy just staring at me.
In the rearview mirror. Just
I know what you are. So I think I just gave you a little
We did a little...
happy...
Happy New Year.
Yeah,
bro.
Happy New Year, bro. And then the guy turns to us and he's like, "You off to pull some birds then?"
Birds.
And I know what you're thinking, and this is when Dan and Phill stood up against assumed heterosexuality and said something. No, I just went, yep.
No, we should have been
wasn't
like,
in the mood.
We're mega gay. We're going to go pull each other.
Oh my God. That's how you get stains on your shirt.
Oh.
Don't do that. Dan and Phill, they started the year by getting cock-blocked and assumed to be straight.
Blocked. What we're going to do in the back of the taxi?
Yikes.
2026. Hard Mondays.
Fresh, hard year, hard Mondays with Dan and Phill on the Mail podcast.
We're back.
Welcome back.
Getting you through life. Bringing you joy to this wonderful January.
Oh, sorry, is it the cold, sad, what is that Tuesday called? Monday?
What do you mean?
Well, f*** it, because if you're listening to Dan and Phill, it's Pink Mondays.
Yeah.
And it's great.
Purpley pink Mondays.
Whoa.
Did you hear that when we were not having a podcast, people were calling it Flaccid Monday?
Oh my God, did you guys have a flaccid Christmas
Yeah.
without us?
Hey, we've posted some stuff on Patreon. It was kind of like a semi-Monday.
Wow. Oh
Maybe.
God.
What?
No, I hated that.
A little bit.
How do you feel about 2026? It sounds futuristic.
It sounds like a year of opportunity and joy.
It sounds like when you were a child, you'd have thought we'll have flying cars and this thing called AI, which does amazing stuff for us, when actually it just like says homophobic things on Twitter.
I thought we'd be having sex with robots right now.
I think you can do that.
No.
I think you're just not looking in the right places.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can we get one?
I'll get you your own one.
All right.
And I don't want to know about it.
Okay.
It's Phil's birthday coming up soon. Phil's birthday is January 30th.
Nobody wants to do anything with my birthday because
If
it's
you want to see
January.
the sex robot, Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
No, Phill, devastatingly badly timed birthday. No one is going to want to celebrate.
At all.
No.
And I'm going to get everyone's leftover Christmas chocolates. But that's
100%
fine.
that you can't even eat.
No.
Tragic.
It's
what
all
are
good.
you hoping for your birthday?
I'm hoping that you're
Because I've already gotten you all your gifts because I'm really thoughtful.
I'm nervous about what you're going to put on the cake because I've had cakes from Dan that have said classics such as Mega Dilf,
Yep, I did say that once.
Twink, what was it?
It was a Happy Twink death, and then you bleached your hair, and you got a Happy Twink rebirth.
Oh, yes.
Because you can rejuge yourself, rebrand yourself whenever you feel like.
There's only so many cakes that you can think of, Dan. You're going to run
I think
out.
I'm going to get into offensively shaped cakes.
Yeah.
So you're giving me ideas now.
Also, as a magical gay, I stopped aging when I was 32.
You just chose to do
Yeah,
that,
that's
which is a power that
that-
any of you can have.
Homosexuality brings you that power. What about 2026 for you, Daniel? How are you feeling? What's your vibe?
Great start.
Yeah?
You know? Yeah.
Would you bang a robot?
Venezuela?
Venezuela?
What?
No, that's not like this podcast. Listen to a different one. Trump needs to go away, though.
Well, someone's not getting his visa for the next tour.
Oh my God. This is why I don't... Literally, we're not going to get in.
Not a joke.
We're not going to get in.
Manifest something good for the year
I'm going to
quickly.
have to go through frickin' security in a MAGA hat.
Oh my God. Like, well, when you see the picture, you'll know what happened. We're doing it for you, okay?
Just so we
if you
can
want us to
come to your
visit you in
country.
Oklahoma, this is what it takes.
Dan.
Okay, we need positivity.
Positivity. We are 2025 Tumblr White Boy of the Year.
Another fucking award that we have to share.
Collectively, our audience
This is your fault.
voted us 50% together we
The
combine.
owner of this vote tried to pit us against each other. The world said, no, we will defy the laws of mathematics.
Yes.
You forced it. I don't even know how you did that. And now we are collectively the white boy of the year.
That's good news.
How do you feel about that?
We beat Jonathan Bailey. That's the only thing we
I mean,
beat
he
him
won
at.
other awards, so get over it with your ass and your sexy little glasses.
Yeah.
And your talent.
You know my grandma was psychic.
Where's this going?
Well-
And she had a crazy ass, slight little glasses. She could sing.
Don't say that about Dorothy.
White boys, the bar is low. Did we win by doing the bare minimum?
Yes.
Sick. We take it. Thank you, Tumblr. It's so back. They say that 2026 is the new 2016. Tumblr is proving that.
Tumblr is back.
100%.
I was talking about my grandma because
Back shots. She.
Dan, she's not alive.
Does that make it better or worse?
Worse.
Okay.
We are speaking about her because she liked to make psychic predictions about the year. And I thought I could carry
What?
on
What
her
do you mean?
genetic legacy
Oh,
by
she was
doing
superstitious, yes.
a tarot card reading.
Did you just pull
It was
a
in-
Buffy the Vampire Slayer tarot card set out of your anus?
It was in my asshole.
You were just sat on that. That must be
Yes.
so
It
uncomfortable.
was because I was waiting to do this magical tarot card
Oh, that
reading.
explains why you're in such a bad mood. You had a cardboard oblong
I did.
in your rectum.
So I've got Buffy-themed tarot deck. Last time I did a tarot
Slap
card
that thing.
reading, I predicted Dan into reality.
one of the great fan lore moments.
The Knight of Wands. So some guy is going to have a big impact. An energetic warrior. He has a hasty personality and he's very quick to love or hate.
Yes, I pulled something called the Knight of Wands about 6 months before I met Dan, which said I was going to be greeted by a man, an energetic warrior who is quick to love or hate. And it's you.
Quick to f***ing what?
He just did it then.
Hate?
Bit of love.
What have
bit
I...
of hate.
Am I quick to hate?
I think you're-
I think I'm nice. I don't think there's a valid reason to hate Dan Howell.
You're
I
quick-
think you've got a weird problem if you've got that feeling.
You're quick to sarcasm. Maybe that's what it is.
If you can't swallow that, that's your problem.
Do you believe that I predicted you and I made you into reality?
This is one of those things that I have to say yes to.
Yes, because they all think
Tarot
it's
is real, it's factual. It
is.
100% decides the future.
So I'm going to decide the future of us together collectively.
Okay, this is the Dan and Phill hard launch
Yeah.
2026 vibe check as genetically ordained by the Leicester psychic powers.
Yeah, they're all Buffy themed as well. So, oh my God.
What?
Wait, I just revealed that one. This is the episode we watched last night.
Oh, last night we watched the Buffy musical
And this-
episode where
Dan,
there was what?
The Lovers.
Oh my God, the lesbian witches on a
yes.
bridge. There's a scene in Buffy the Vampire Slayer with lesbian witches singing
just
on a
watched- I
bridge.
was
We
just
watched
singing
that
that.
last night.
Lesbian Bridge.
Oh my God.
What does that mean?
The Lovers.
Are we the Lovers? Is this a great clickbait thumbnail?
Dan and Phill are the lovers. Yeah, no shit. We made an hour-long video about it. What does it mean,
Dan,
Phill?
it's time for radical honesty, communication, and daily dedication if you want this to work.
I'll settle for weekly.
Yeah.
How's Mondays?
Daily communication. Right, let's pick one more, which is the future. That's the present. We need to communicate more. Think about me. Think about me on a beach. Close your eyes. Say stop. Say
And we're on
stop.
a pontoon.
Yeah.
Oh, that club sandwich is coming back up. Right, this is the universe and everybody listening's 2016 vibe. And by that, I meant 2026.
Choose one. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I snatched one. It's the Wheel of Fortune.
Oh.
That's gotta be good, Phill. This is when you tell me it's like disease.
It's all about life's inevitable cycles, Dan.
Oh my God.
A lot of good karma is coming our way,
And justice for those who deserve it.
and we might go
Lightning bolt.
and we might go on a game show together.
100%.
Yeah.
And we'll win. That's what it means. All right. Well, good luck to everybody going on the chase. And also may the inevitable death of your enemies come swift.
Because you never got any New Year's hand squeeze, do you want it now?
Well, you're doing like a claw motion in like a very
There you go.
scary...
Happy New Year.
Like a hag in a shack squeezing you while going, child,
Child.
run. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you. Phill loves horoscopes and tarots.
Yeah.
I obviously believe in nothing. I believe that there is universal knowledge and perspectives to learn from horoscopes and tarots that
Yeah.
anyone can apply to anything in their life at any moment, and that is valid
I think-
regardless of whether there is mystical energy or not.
If I hadn't have pulled that card, you would be a lawyer right now.
Oh, as if you didn't draw the Knight of Wands, I literally wouldn't be sat in an inflatable chair right now.
You'd be lying on that boardroom table.
Lying on the table?
Yeah.
Why am I lying on the table?
We know what they do in those law firms.
All right, so that's the new year. Welcome, everybody.
Objection.
I had a lovely Christmas. That restful energy is just going out the window
Our
quick.
first Christmas together. That was nice.
Santa visited in the night. I got a stocking.
I like that you said Santa.
Yeah, and I got fruit.
Do you know what time Santa came?
Was that a homophobic attack from Santa?
You got other stuff as well. You got a Toblerone in there.
That makes it worse.
Why?
An apple, a satsuma, and a Toblerone. That's a
You got some
in a sock.
and some chapstick.
I'm being read by your mum right now. No, Santa, thank you very much for that.
Santa breached into our bedroom at 4 o'clock in the morning. I heard a little jingle.
I think you've been reading too much fanfic. We had to do the rounds with your extended family friends,
We
which
did.
I wasn't aware of. And as a generally socially drained person,
Yeah.
that was quite a big ask for me. I was surprised Boxing Day we're going to visit the neighbours, the Hoomst.
Dan was plunged into some northern family life.
Yeah.
I think we tried to amalgamate ourselves.
Chatting with a 70-year-old man from Lancashire
Yeah.
who almost crushed my hand into a snortable powder.
He's got a strong fist.
Yeah, and I don't, apparently. I went in trying to be polite, and
Yeah.
he literally crushed me.
And he was like, "What are you drinking, lads? What are you drinking?" And you were like,
I was honestly thinking, it's 3 PM. I could go for a coffee and a biscuit right now. Anyway, we got Stella, we got Budweiser, we got some... the wife was like, we got some Record Lig, and he was like, no, none of that cider.
But Dan, you said in an almost slightly northern accent, "I'll have a beer."
I'll have a beer.
We both drank that whole Stella, though.
We manned up and we drank a lukewarm can of beer at 2 PM.
Yeah.
And we talked about money with your neighbor because straight old men, they just want to talk about business.
They just want to talk about business.
So, Dan and Phill, you got a podcast. Now, I've had a radio my whole life. What is this podcast business and how does it work? And I'm like, I don't know, you can listen to it on YouTube. He's like, listen. Yeah.
On YouTube.
He kept talking about the money as well. He
Yeah.
was like, so how do you make money from this? And I was like, I actually don't really know.
Yeah.
So I don't really ask these
Well,
questions.
speaking of money, thank you to the sponsor of... I'm kidding. Is it time? Is it time?
What the No, Phill.
Oh. Darn.
Oh, I see. It's a northern thing, is it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but my granddad is the same.
I think-
I love my granddad, I
Yes.
think. No chat
You
at
think?
all.
You
Yeah.
can't say you think.
I'd see him and he goes, so Daniel, how are the stocks? Granddad, I don't know what a stock is.
What is a stock?
I don't do that.
No. They're just trying to connect with you, Dan. That's what it is. They think they know what money is. They don't know what gay stuff is.
They don't want to talk about heated rivalry.
They don't want to know what
Then-
poppers do.
I don't want to think about my granddad and poppers.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Look,
okay.
I'm just saying.
What else is he into? Gardening.
Gardening, you could be like, seen any good plants?
In December, he'd f***ing die. I hope not. I got him a thermal vest. I want him to wear many, many socks and sit in a chair.
We saw the resurrection of my grandma.
You explain that. I'm not going to add into it after you already got absconded.
We saw a robin, and it followed us all the way down the walk, from tree to bush
Phil's
to tree.
mum thinks that their grandma has been reincarnated as a robin.
And she visits every Christmas.
In a way that is kind of cute and also kind of a bit like disturbing in a sentimental way, because you'll be out walking in a park and she'll go, oh, there's Grandma Dorothy.
Yeah, she's like, that is 100% Grandma Dorothy.
And I'm like, you want me to think that that actual bird right there is your grandma?
I just think it'd be traumatizing.
Do I need to hiss at the cat that's on that fence before your grandma gets murked by that ginger?
Yeah, the cat was getting quite close, and I was like, this could be the end, part 2.
And then she'll be reincarnated as what? Let's not go there. I almost died on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Polar vortex.
What happened then? We experienced something together that was...
Disturbing weather event.
So we went to our friend's place. We stood outside
When we
after-
arrived at 4 AM
Yeah.
after being put back in the closet by the taxi driver.
After talking about birds and boobs and nipples.
Out with the birds. Yeah, my grandma's doing fine, thanks.
And we were outside, and suddenly I think a hole opened in the ozone layer directly to space.
It became minus 25 in the exact area in someone's garden that we were stood in.
I've been cold before. I've been to Iceland. I've been to Sweden in the winter. This was like...
I have never felt cold like this.
I heard my eyes start to crystallize.
The weather app said -1. I was
No.
like, shut up. Why
was-
are you lying?
For that second, I think it went to -30. 40.
And of course, as happens at every party, there was a fucking girl vaping in a t-shirt.
How?
We were wearing what, like t-shirt, sweater,
coat,
jacket, and a parka, hats, and we borrowed gloves because we wanted to stand outside. And this girl was just going, it's not that bad. I was like, what is wrong with you?
I think something happened to us on like a deep spiritual level.
The mango was running through her veins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you actually think something weird happened that like we should speak to science
No,
about?
I think we just speak to science.
Yes.
I want to call
Hello,
I want to
science.
speak to the science.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you a Karen hot dialing keypad, which has Army, Coast Guard, Manager, and Science
If
on
I
it.
could speak to science, we'd get a lot done, is all I'm saying.
And what would you choose to get done? What would be Phil's priorities if you could speak to science? Yeah.
But overall, we had a lovely time.
Yeah, you feel refreshed and ready to...
I'm so ready to do all of these plans that we have planned.
That's ominous. Phil's saying that like we have a plan. We don't have a fucking plan.
We've not had our plan chat
Every
yet.
single day we're terrifyingly raw-dogging life.
There's always one day in January
where...
we have a plan chat, and it's not happened yet.
And how many of those plans do we see through? Like one.
Like maybe
like
one.
maybe two.
1.5.
Yeah, it's like a nice idea thing.
Yeah. I'm going to be huge.
Oh my God, we're not. No, we're not going there.
Why not?
We're not going back to Phil's gonna be huge
I'm going to
2026.
be f***ing massive.
You have to lift something. You can't just eat and take steroids.
I'm going to be so muscular, I'm going to have to get a new chair. My thigh is going to be the size of this chair.
Okay, well, we're gonna get some new sponsors in for that.
We are.
Wide shorts,
Yeah.
extra wide shorts for your wide legs.
Meaty leg.
What inspired that?
I just want to know what it feels like to have an ab.
Well, you do. They're just like under.
I don't have any.
You don't.
No.
That would explain your posture. You're just
Yeah.
you're constantly collapsing in on yourself.
Do you want to join me though? Swole era.
No.
Why?
No. What do you mean? I don't identify as a beefy person.
Imagine if your neck was like a triangle.
Twink rebirth. We need twonk errors inevitable. Heated rivalry is in. We need to hit the ice rink. We need to just skate and fight until we're in fighting form.
They're not skating and fighting, Dan. They're skating and fucking.
We wouldn't know because we haven't watched it.
We've not
'cause
watched
it's not
it yet.
available. It will be soon. It's going to be on Now TV in the UK. I can't wait to pay to watch it in 360p with ads.
Now TV never loads. But
There goes the Sky sponsorship.
did you
Fucking hell,
know there's
what
a
do I know,
great
Phil?
way to watch things that might not be available to you in your area? Thanks to the sponsor of today's podcast.
Oh my God, he did it.
NordVPN. Our children have returned to us.
Phil, that was beautiful.
They are our dads.
Me actually trying to have a conversation about the most exciting show on the world, and you're like, pause. Let's
Yeah.
talk about a virtual private network.
Do you know when you're in a cafe
And you're gooning. Canadian, what?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's the thing. The cafe can see what you're looking at on the internet, even if it is Canadian men having a good time. And what you need to do is get NordVPN to protect your browsing data from cafes, airports, your sneaky brother looking at what you're looking at.
If you're Dan and Phil and you want to watch it in high quality, pretend you're in another country, stream that show. And then when you go on AO3 and you don't want people to know what you'd be
Yeah.
doing that, hide your location.
We've
And then
used
when
it.
they go, do you want to click on this file to download extras? And you go, yeah. And then your computer sets on fire. There's threat protection.
There is.
Don't click on dodgy links.
No. And we've installed NordVPN on our TV so we can watch certain anime.
I think you get 10 devices per account.
Yeah.
Fact. Dan knows a fact. Dan knows a fact
You
about the
knew
thing.
a fact.
Yeah.
It's on my phone, it's on Dan's laptop, it's on our TV.
One account, got it on everywhere. Got it on the smart fridge, got it on the bin. We say open can in Japan.
You can just switch your location, it's 2 clicks, and suddenly you're in Japan, or you're in America, or you're in Canada for hockey reasons. We've got a very special deal just for our podcast
Just for
as
the
well.
pod audience.
If you go to nordvpn.com/hard launch, our link will give you an extra 4 months on your 2-year plan.
Wow, there is a 30-day guarantee to try it out. If you want to do it, link in description.
Do it. Protect your browsing, and thanks Nord for joining us.
Feel safe doing whatever you want to do, wherever you want to do it. Can we actually talk about skating yaoi now? Or
Well,
what?
we have not watched it yet.
Oh no, that's Yuri on Ice. This is fighting on ice.
They're
yaoi.
not fighting.
I've seen one hockey game and that was a fight.
Did they fight?
Yeah.
Did you think any of them were secretly getting it on?
Statistically, sports is full of gay people. It's going to happen.
You've seen the Olympics. Apparently, Grindr goes wild.
Apparently, it shuts down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited because I've heard it's both extremely explicit
Yes.
and emotional.
I like that combination.
Hell yeah.
Usually I'm not very sporty, but I've seen some sports anime, which is quite compelling, where you're like, oh my God, they're rivals and they're gonna...
We've watched so much Haikyuu. What are the rules of volleyball? Don't have a fucking clue, but we are in the drama, the tension, 100%.
Also crazy how these actors have gone so famous so fast. It must be quite overwhelming for those lads.
This was a Canadian show.
Yeah.
They expected to be domestic Canada famous, and then the Fugees of the world said, no, you will be known across this land.
This is why TV networks need to learn. We want more gay.
Exactly. Spread the cheeks and spread the message.
And the people will come.
I think they have been.
Probably.
People have been watching it in sports bars, Phill.
It made me think, though, that there's a lot of people with a lot of eyes on these actors who might not
thoughts and prayers for them. They did not know what they were getting in for.
No. I think it all depends on how real people feel about being shipped and fan-fictioned. We're quite chill about that.
Actually, yeah.
Also,
no one likes people digging up where they live or coming up with a list of everyone that they dated in high school.
No.
So maybe not that stuff.
I'd say just don't be creepy to the actors.
I don't even want to know what's happening on that Tumblr tag.
Well, we're going to have a look because we're going to watch it soon.
We're going to have a look.
No, not on the Tumblr tag.
It feels like I have pre-saved it.
We're going to have a look at the...
Literally. And I've heard there is.
Really a lot, apparently. I've seen some GIFs.
And people want to see Dan and Phil's hot takes on the GIFs.
Yeah.
Look at the lava lamp behind you.
It's growing.
Oh my God, the lava lamp is like, no, keep talking more.
Keep talking.
Wait. It's about to separate. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's done.
Boy preggers. Oh, and something exciting over on our Patreon for the fam tier supporters. We're going to start a new little thing that has been highly requested for many years.
Yes, I'm so excited about this.
It's going to be the Film Club with a PH.
The Dan and Film Club and
People
TV.
want to see us reacting to your favorite things that we have not shared our opinions on or even seen yet.
Yeah, and we couldn't put that on YouTube because you can't do that.
No.
So we're going to do it on Patreon.
You want to watch Dan and Phil watch Twilight? Yeah, come hang out with us. It's going to be a scary experience.
Heated rivalry.
Dan and Phil watching Heated Rivalry for the first time. Okay. I'm scared.
Yeah, if you want to get on the action and also get an extra load of yapping from us today,
15 minutes bonus yap after every podcast.
To patreon.com/Dan and Phill.
You're the people that are keeping this crazy train running. Thank you.
Thank you. I've got a hot take for 2026.
I'm terrified. Go on, Phil.
I feel like Big Pear are making their move. It's going to be the year of pears.
Okay,
and this
you think Big Pear Industry is saying we're not doing enough, we need to do pear propaganda?
This was sparked off by this tweet I saw from Nicole Shedtwit. Who the fuck eats pears? I never see anyone eat or even talk about pears.
That is so true!
Yeah, people talk about every other single fucking fruit in existence except for pears. Does no one like fucking pears? And that's the thing. I saw that tweet the next day on the tube.
Say it.
I saw someone eating a pear.
Oh my God.
In the wild. A man in a business
suit. No one eats pears.
Slobbering all over it because they're very juicy as well, aren't they?
He could barely contain that thing.
Have you ever seen someone eat a pear?
No.
Exactly.
I've only seen me or you eat a pear in a situation where we've been like, why is a pear here?
But it's like not something you'd ever choose.
No. I had a pear ice lolly once and it was the worst thing I'd ever had in my life. It tasted like hairy pear skin.
But then if you think of fruits, you think pears like in the main Avengers, right? Apple, pear, orange.
Yeah, apples and pears is a thing that people say.
Strawberry.
Where are the pears?
This is going to be the year of pears.
I agree. There's like a big plot to make them more relevant.
Yeah.
And it hasn't worked yet.
Watch
and
out.
now they're going hard for
You've
it.
heard this. You're going to start seeing pears everywhere. People are going to be noshing on them.
Also, isn't it the pear the tree?
What?
This is a thing.
Oh my God.
The flowers of the pear tree are the trees that smell like.
Yes. Our OG apartment
was next to a street filled with pear fruit trees that smell
of
like Heated Rivalry.
It was so bad. Like, you would literally walk out of our...
And gag.
It was so pungent. And that is what that tree smells like. Can you say
Richard!
No.
Can we get Richard? Okay, yes, thank fuck. Oh my God, here she is.
Richard, we've missed you. Did you have a nice Christmas?
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Sorry. Whoa. I was jiggling the balls
Oh my
and I
gosh.
forgot that we put breast stickers, so that really made it look like I was just going, hey, Richard, how you doing? Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
What do you mean breast stickers? They're eyes, Dan.
I thought they were tits.
No!
Are they eyes?
They're eyes.
I forgot.
You're seeing Richard in a whole new light.
I forgot, and I thought they were boobs. I am so sorry.
Give him a twist.
You do it.
You do it.
I do it every week.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's cranking. He's yanking.
Here we go.
Thank you for your service, madame. Sorry for disrespecting you.
Whoa. And in the red ball today, we have
I'm ready.
the topic of
The tension's killing me.
minions. Great start to the new year.
Gru did not know what he was creating, not in terms of his own minions, in terms of destroying Facebook forever.
Can I make a confession? I've not seen Minions. I'm sorry. I saw half of Minions 2 on a plane.
I've seen, half of Minions
You haven't
on a
seen
plane.
it either.
I haven't seen the whole of Minions.
No. Are we terrible people?
Are we supposed to be in the target demo for Minions?
Yes.
Let's talk about that. What is the target demo for Minions? Because I think it's 5-year-olds, and yet it's actually 45-year-olds. It's your aunt who's made her whole thing live, laugh, love with someone going, banana.
Facebook dads love a Minion.
And it's f***ing weird.
You like that Minion, like, wanking sticker.
Okay, back when people used Facebook 8 years ago, there were Facebook stickers.
You use that all the time.
You are so destructive. You say 7 words that require so much talking to explain.
That's why we're talking about Minions.
Facebook stickers. There were sticker packs. You could have like emojis and be like, oh, look, it's Pusheen.
Yeah.
Pusheen.
What?
Capitalist sellout.
Leave her alone. Minions.
There was a Minion sticker set, and for some reason, there was just a minion that was going like this.
And Dan used that on every opportunity.
And it was like they were replicating the different emojis.
Yeah.
And we were like, what fucking emoji is this?
Do you think you'd ever use it when you're like, hey, do you want to come to bed?
No, but a friend would be like, are you coming over to mine later? And I'd go, and they'd be like, Dan, please fucking stop with that minion thing.
I know
Yeah.
there's a Minion called Phill. Is he a good one? Do you think? I don't know.
He's homophobic.
Oh. What do they do for Gru?
I don't want to think about that. It's kind of like a Sparta situation.
Are they good or bad?
Are they bad when he wants them to be?
I think they are
Banana.
chaotic,
Evil.
neutral. Mm-hmm. Gru wants the moon. I know that. What does he want with the moon?
All right, thank you, Richard.
Yeah.
I think it's time.
Is it our homework to watch Minions? It's not
We-
even called
we are
Minions.
not-
It's called Despicable Me.
Gonna watch Despicable Me 1, 2, 3, 4, or the other 9 Minions films
Okay.
on Patreon.
Well, do you want me to actually give you some strong knowledge?
Hit me, Phil.
Here's the thing.
Oh, wait. I got you a Channel 5-esque lighting. Look,
Oh, it's making me feel anxious.
we're on the news. It's
All right.
exciting. Imagine the news bulletin. Dun, dun, dun. Phil, here's the thing. Go.
Here's the thing. Old pussy in the news. Did you know there is a cat that is 30 years old, Flossie, in London?
I am speechless!
The oldest cat ever is
Flossie,
38, so it only has another 8 years to go, and it'll be the oldest cat in the world.
Still got it, Unk.
Hey, I'm 32. I froze.
Your eggs.
Do you know Unk means uncle?
Yeah, that's...
There's like this whole thing on Twitter at the moment where people are saying it means uncool or uncertain.
Well, shut up, people that are wrong.
Imagine being 30 and a
Uncut.
cat.
What? I'm a cat boy, and I'm in my 30s.
Oh, look at Flossie though.
Flossie looks younger than me.
Yeah.
Flossie looks how I feel emotionally.
Tired.
Trying her best,
Yeah.
hanging on.
Well, we wish you another strong decade, Flossie.
100% kick the shit out of that
Make
Texan
it
cat.
to 40. Here's the thing. The dead Bulgarian blind mystic Baba Vaga predicted a colossal alien spaceship will enter our atmosphere in November 2026.
What the fuck did you just say?
She died, right? But she predicted things
Rest in peace.
all the way into the future, so we would know what's coming up next. She predicted 9/11. she predicted COVID, and she predicted the spaceship coming in November.
Oh, is that the Wheel of Fortune?
Yeah.
Great. Okay,
Also,
well,
that's
Phill confirmed it.
why I'm getting swole, so they'll pick me for their space party.
Phill is looking to be actively selected for the probing.
I am.
What is it about being blind that adds to your mystic credential? Why was that added to the list?
Well, it's like Spider-Man. It's like the extra sense is stronger.
Wow.
Oh, wait, Spider-Man isn't blind. That's Daredevil.
That is Daredevil. What other things?
Spider-Man is sticky.
And if you're autistic, you smell great.
Autistic?
I'm just adding things. The autistic, purple-haired, furry mystic.
Oh, right.
John.
They might have been autistic and a furry. They're just not listing that as part of their resume.
And they work in cybersecurity, and they're very successful.
I choose to believe the aliens are coming in November 2026.
And do they have good intentions?
Yeah, for sure. They're going to be like, here's the cure for everything. Now you live forever.
Oh, God, I don't want to live forever.
And here's this new plant.
No, I'm with Flossie. I'm just like trying to hang on, and then we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Well, thank you for that, Phill. I now think it's time to let the audience have a say.
Yeah.
It's not all us yapping because, I need to stop the thing. There we go.
I'm glad that's gone.
I programmed that for you. Did you like your news lights?
I love it.
Yeah, okay. Well, welcome to the Hard Launch podcast, which is, we said that we're gay, and now you can say stuff. Let's get a cooler.
Here we go.
Hi, Dan and Phill. My
Hi.
name is Mel, and I want a hard launch trying to convince my roommate to get a bidet toilet. They're not as common here in the U.S., but I believe that if you ain't power washing that booty hole, then you ain't clean.
Power wash
Back
that
me
booty
up.
hole.
Don't actually do that with a power washer. You will hurt yourself very badly.
Oh, yeah, they're strong.
Power wash simulator, more like power wash stimulator.
In Japan,
Yep.
it does feel good to get that jet up your ass, though, doesn't it?
It feels absolutely f***ing incredible.
Yeah.
And I don't know why bidets aren't mandatory in all new construction globally.
Yes, because I saw the thing that said if you have pooed on your hand, you're going to really want to wash your hand.
You know what? That's a great way to put it, Phill. And we out here just touching
rubbing
things
yourself
with
with
paper. Jet. No, hydro pump.
Yeah.
100%. Sperm whale, blowpipe, up that thing.
I'm thinking we all need a bidet.
Yeah. Let's get one of those Japanese ones.
Yeah, that plays bird song, heats the seat, massage.
Lovely. We 100% agree.
Yeah.
Next.
Hi, I'm Natasha from Tennessee,
What
and
up?
I'm hard launching that everybody should be nicer to bugs and spiders, and
Oh.
everybody should try to not squish them when they see them and
Yeah,
be gentle
yeah.
and nice to them,
Okay.
because they're just
Nice to them.
these beautiful little creatures that are living in a world that's so big for them. Like, the world is so big when you're that tiny.
The world
And
is
they're
so
just
big for
trying
them.
to exist.
Okay, so
Wait.
not for like a general moral reason or like a they eat flies. Spider bros are great, but like they're so small.
That sounds like they can't reach the top shelf in the kitchen or get themselves some cereal.
Can't f***ing relate to that.
'Cause
Am
it's-
I right, long brother?
It's too big for them.
Bro, the universe is big for all of us. Have you thought about that?
Yeah.
Oh, what? Because we're so big compared to Earth?
I'm not on a squash team, though. I'm always a glass, throw out the window side. Fend for yourself. You're not
yeah,
living
if
in
you're
my
like
house.
a post person trying to deliver something, is the every guy in his shorts and you just throw a spider at him.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
dude.
Sounds like a problem for you. We agree. Next.
Next.
Hi, Dan and Phill.
Hi.
My name's Alex. I'm from the US, and I would like to hard launch being cringe but free.
Yeah.
Cringiness as a concept only exists because people have determined that certain things are embarrassing to enjoy. We should stop caring what other people think about us.
I agree. The concept of cringe is cringe. Like, stop saying things are cringe. Just enjoy stuff. Who gives a shit if you've got people going, I don't like you enjoying that because I'm boring.
I disagree.
What? Dan?
I think that some things are cringe.
Okay.
And that shame is important.
Right.
I just feel like the problem is people are saying the wrong things are cringe.
Yes.
Furries are not cringe.
No.
Let them do their thing. E-girls on TikTok, do that f***ing dance.
Yeah.
Live your life, have fun. Some things, though, are cringe.
Like what?
Turning Point USA.
Yes, that is cringe.
It's cringe.
Okay, we're allowed to cringe at some things, but
Some
not...
things are embarrassing and awful.
The worst time to cringe is when people are expressing themselves artistically or putting themselves out there in
If
some
you're
kind
living
of
your
way.
life harmlessly, doing things for you, that's okay. Telling
Yeah.
other people what they should feel ashamed about is more cringe.
Yeah, and don't cringe on people who are in fandoms, because that's usually misogynistic.
Oh my God. Yes.
Next.
Hi, Dan and Phill. My name is Morgan.
Hi.
I'm from the United States, and I want to hard launch that because of the Hard Launch podcast, I have quit vaping.
What?
When the podcast came out, I told myself I am not going to buy the Patreon subscription
Right.
along with a vape every week. I told myself I'm going to give myself one or the other, and I have consistently kept up with not buying one because if I ended up buying a vape, I would cancel my subscription.
Yes.
I'm not going to do that.
Priorities.
Don't vape. Get on the Patreon instead.
Certified. Dan and Phill is a dangerous addiction. We love to see
Yay.
it. Thank you all. Are we bad for your health?
Yes.
Mental?
I think we're good.
Spiritual?
I think we're good. We're better than a mango blast to the lungs.
I think that happens in Heated Rivalry episode 4.
Oh,
maybe.
does it?
Yeah.
All right. Mango blast.
All the way up to the lungs.
Oh my God. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm going to need a VPN to watch that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Beautiful, wholesome message.
That's really great. Thank
Yeah.
you. I'm glad that you're not vaping, and I'm glad that you're in our little community.
Well, that was wonderful. What a start to the year. Psychic predictions, manifestations of alien abduction, or the world healing.
And men going blast.
We are so back.
I feel so back. Doesn't it feel good to be back?
It feels so good to be...
We've even got our knees crossed over. We're so relaxed. It's been such a...
Spread it, Phill.
I am. It's
Yeah.
been such a great time.
Well, thank you for joining us. We hope that this has given you another reason to make it through your Mondays and stay tuned to the hard launch.
Bye.